We're going to walk you through the installation of the J&L oil separator for your transit van. Including the J&L kit is a fully assembled oil separator with quick connect fittings, a mounting bracket, mounting hardware. The tools you're going to need for installation is a 10mm socket, 13mm socket, an extension, a ratchet, and a Phillips head screwdriver. Let's get started. We're going to go ahead and prep our oil separator for installation. Take your mounting bracket. You'll notice there's a logo on both the mounting bracket and the oil separator. Align those logos and use the supplied screws to fasten the bracket to the oil separator. Our first step, we need to locate our factory PCV line. This is going from our PCV valve on our valve cover to our intake manifold. You'll see there is a blue or sometimes gray connection here. There is a little tab. You're going to pull the tab away from the fitting and pull up. And then you're going to rotate around and do the same thing on the intake fitting. And pop that right off. So again, this little tab here, you're going to pull that away and the fitting pulls right off. Next, on the valve cover, you're going to see this ball stud here. This is actually the mounting location for the factory engine cover that is equipped on this motor in some models. We're going to take that out with that 13mm socket, break it free, and just unscrew it. Now go ahead and grab your oil separator assembly. Use a supplied bolt, and we're going to mount it to where we removed that ball stud from earlier. Now you're going to make your connections. The long hose is going to plug right into the intake. And then the shorter hose. This fitting and the end of the hose, a quick connect, does spin. So if you need to adjust it, you can. So we'll get that plugged onto our valve cover. And then once we have it where we want it, take your ratchet, your 10mm socket, and go ahead and tighten up that bracket. Now your average collection on these oil separators on the 3.5 EcoBoost is roughly an ounce of oil every 1,000 miles. That can vary vehicle to vehicle, driver to driver, where somebody lives can affect collection, you know, how cold it is, how warm it is outside, if you're towing, many factors. What we recommend you do is after 1,000 miles, you check your oil separator. That will give you a good idea how long you can go between servicing your oil separator. Now this kit is compatible with our 3-ounce extension, which will double the capacity. So that's an option for folks too that want to go longer between servicing this, and maybe to make it an entire oil change without having to check this. So we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next one.